Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Witcher 3. Continuing on from where we left off. It's the next kind of morning. It's a little late in the morning, 11:43. But we're going to continue on with The Witcher, play for the next couple hours. So yeah. Listening to the live feed update from Big Brother, because again, when the fuck else would I have time to listen to it? So yeah, okay, we're going to continue on from where we... So we're going to do a mysterious passage, right? Which I think that's the next... I think this should be the last main quest for Skellige. This is a quest that you don't actually do unless you've done Skellige before finishing Novigrad or Velen. Or I think it's actually might even just be before Velen, right? Yeah. Shit. Okay, after this we're going to be doing some more side quests. The plan is to do this, then do Last Wish, and then do Gwent, and then these little 24 missions, and then we'll see what level we're at if we end up leveling up. Actually, no, we would level up a couple levels, wouldn't we? Yeah, then after that we'll probably head back to Novigrad and do some missions in Novigrad. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, I just got finished recording my Survivor Borneo video, which actually went better than I was anticipating. Again, the script was ridiculously long. The script was 75 minutes long. Or 75 minutes, what am I talking about? It was 7,500 words long. Okay, well, that was something. So, I was expecting the recording session to be like an hour and a half or so. It ended up being an hour and 10. Not too bad. So, I mean, the video will probably end up being like a 40-50 minute video, but still, it's like, not as bad as I was anticipating. I did not watch Australian Survivor yet, though. I'll probably do that after, yeah, I'll probably record here until like 2 or 3. Then after that, I'll probably watch Australian Survivor. And then, what was I going to do after that? I forgot. Are we, Yeah, never mind. Whatever. I was gonna like look at our at what we can get, but I feel like we probably have. Or like getting new armor is probably just not worth it right now. Let's actually pause this because I don't want to listen to this. All right.
Listen, need to broach a difficult topic. A young man from your clan, Skjall.
Craven, you meant to say.
That's just it. It was unjust of you to strip him of his name. He didn't run away, flee out of fear. He...
Only blood can clear one of shame. Words change nothing. Not his, not yours.
With Bran gone, by my count, that makes you the eldest of the Jarls.
Aye, it does. But I trust it'll not be for long.
Not like any of the others stand out, age you?
Nay, but I'll gladly pass the honor to the next in line. I've lived my fill.
Yeah, so finished the Survivor Borneo video. So I still have 3 more videos to record for these next couple days. I think tomorrow I'll probably do 2019 year in gaming. And I'll probably do the 2 Survivor casting videos at the end. On Friday.
What's new on Hindarsfjall?
New. Lofoten lies in ruins. The garden has been devastated. At least Mokvark's a problem no more, thanks to you. Now, if you could send the King of the Wild Hunt the same way...
All in good time. Apparently there was an ugly creature here. Showed up the day after Lofoten was destroyed.
Ah, true. Crawled up from the beach. Gob looked like eels had been nibbling it. And he walked like he had a barrel between his legs. A good deal of fun, that one.
You sold him, did I hear right?
Aye, I sold him. This merchant comes here from time to time, buys narwhal horns off us, uses them to make earrings and other such baubles for the wenches.
We were talking about the creature.
Ah, yes. This merchant, his eyes lit up soon as he saw the beast. Said a freak like that be the pride of any court. Proud of that, you merchant? Foreigners. I didn't want to sell him, but he offered a slew of coin.
was a slave trade in Skellige.
This weren't no human, Geralt. If you'd seen him, if you'd seen the mad things he does.
Tell me, what's he do?
Long bloody story. Suffice to say, my hound's wiser than he was, and my hound eats his own shite sometimes.
Where will I find this merchant and the creature?
Why'd you ask? Want to buy him for yourself?
Looking to train a new witcher.
Ha! Good one. The merchant. He asked about the route to Novigrad, if there was pirates. So, I reckon that's where he sailed.
Just as likely that he stayed there as it is that he moved on. Either way, my chances of finding him are slim. Well, thanks anyway. Take care.
Okay, zip, that's it. So we finished Skellige.
Happening and what the plans are. So that's exactly Vanessa's game. That's exactly the game that she wants to play, is play the middle. So she doesn't want other people play.
So I'm debating now, do I do Velen first? Or do I do Novigrad? I'm kind of thinking I want to do Velen now.
Yeah, no, I don't think she wants that, but she keeps going
Oh.
around.
Anyway, we'll do Last Wish now.
And they all trust her. Like, everyone wants to work with her at a certain point.
Oh, it's just right there. Okay.
I feel like that's exactly the
Oh, I forgot, that's why I did it, isn't it? Because they're in the same fucking
But it's
town.
exactly the game she's playing, so I also don't think she wants other people playing that game either.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a very telling comment from her because we've been constantly perplexed by Vanessa's actions in the game, and I think that like her disdain for people that
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Var Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he penned in the Emperor's library. Var Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjord. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His book strongly suggests he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
All right, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Can you swing an axe?
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Alright, so I believe we did dive and get something.
Yep, yes.
Giants around.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Okay. Or do we have to... She's taking out this. Forgot about that.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
How the fuck is she...
We managed to
how
seize
are they
one
controlling
before.
this boat?
Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Assad I cried a Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
How's it going?
Yeah, you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See it?
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drowned by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a clan drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship.
Come back up.
Shit. Come on, game. Wait, do we have the...
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll we do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to the talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. It is such a crucial conversation that they may or may not be aware how crucial it was. The fact that they met here and talked about this has to do
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. What's rotted?
Look around, but be careful. Look.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Bearing Clan Haemai symbols. Got a chest. Really old. Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the Jinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the Jinn is to you.
Shit. Okay. Did I just clip through something?
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
I just want to see what's the thing that we just picked up. Ooh. Okay. That's better too. Oh, fuck off.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su faltia beidem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of I su faltia beidem ein eichte.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
I'm just trying to pick some of this stuff up. Yeah, alright.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
I forgot, this is a set piece, right? That we're being sent to right now. I think it is, right?
3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish.
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when
I
the
forgot,
djinn's
it's
magic
right
is gone,
fucking-
if we've any magic left of our own.
So my Devil May Cry video came out. I completely forgot about that. Fine.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Yeah, this is a set piece. I feel like this is a set piece, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Huh. I thought I remember this being a set piece. Okay, never mind.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I disappeared from your life. Interesting. Mystery of Mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Elemental Empires, by Jean Batista. Mage must have slept here. Nothing here. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing.
Yeah, this
Amos was thrown
daylight
off his
saving
feet
time
and
is
against
still
the
really
wall.
fucking
The
me up
bookcase
right
did
now.
the rest.
Always knew too much
I
studying
haven't
could kill
really
you.
adjusted yet. I'm gonna need to by
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still
Saturday.
be on him.
Saturday, Sunday-ish.
Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Shit.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jin, Rif Kaishta El Gaya, Kaishta Et Displair, Gevired Me Castle.
I remember like
You
this
have a
gym
plan.
fight. I remember getting my ass handed to me.
While I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
So far, this is going pretty well. Though. I'm seeing that damage. And maybe it's because like I'm also leveling up more.
Just a bit
I
more.
was higher level maybe like. I don't know. Maybe it's just the armor. That was really fucking easy. The same thing with that giant fight earlier. That was like really fucking easy also.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Alright, let's see. So that video came out. Not doing particularly well so far, I don't think. But oh well.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't
But
need
yeah,
to
it's
play
fine.
tough for me.
It's not a video
It was a
I
hard
can't
fight.
well.
Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought
Literally,
you'd become a
okay.
stranger to me.
It literally
I'd
has
look at
4
you and not
views
feel a
after
thing.
10 minutes, so not great.
But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
Okay,
And
look
I
at
love
that.
you.
What was that? I'm not loving the fact that this armor's like a heavy armor. It kind of really irritates me to see how so much metal on Geralt.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
I don't know. What was that?
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
There we go. And this music is really great. Like I think they really picked like the perfect like sort of sentimental music to be playing in the background. So yeah, we'll end the episode after this mission finishes, which should be any second now. And we'll continue on. Again, probably record for another like 2-ish hours.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what the creature Skal saw is.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You'd do well to remember that. Otherwise, he might feel compelled to remind you.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details. I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
See what she has to say. We only got 50 XP from that? What kind of bullshit is that?
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Oh fuck, that's a lot.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emhyr. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, Feel any different after our encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less.
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Alright.
Thanks, Yan. See you later.
So she's gonna teleport now? Or not? Okay. Well, we'll end in a second, but I think we should probably select which mission we want to do next. I guess we'll do Gwent. Yeah, I guess we'll do Gwent next episode. Yeah, since we're already going over, we might as well fucking travel there. Where am I right now, anyway? Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Hey, why didn't we get a fast travel location there? It's so weird. I think we'll go here.
Yeah, my goal is just really digging the grave at this point. It's just solidifying that we will be the one going home. Unless something crazy happens, this is a conversation that could have been used to his benefit and really was.
So we'll end when we get there. Next episode we're going to on. But for now. Damn it. Let me save. There we go. Next episode will continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.